Hey everybody, my name is Lisa Godwin. I'm the 2017 North Carolina Teacher of the Year, and I was asked to talk a little bit about reflection and how it has helped me to grow into a better educator. But I need to kind of give you a warning that I didn't always reflect, and it kind of happened by accident that I actually started this process. My boys were little when I first started teaching, and when kids are little, they get sick a lot. And I was always really worried that something was going to happen during the night, and I would have to get up and plan for a substitute. And I don't like that feeling of rushing and feeling kind of discombobulated. So I started a process back then called front loading. And what that entailed was me really working hard for a couple of days. Usually it was a Saturday or a Sunday. I would go into work and I would plan for 2 weeks. And I would go ahead and pull all of my lesson materials, all of my books. If there were worksheets involved, I would run those, have those ready to go. Art supplies ready for hands-on projects. I would go ahead and put the links in for videos or for any type of technology I was going to be using. I'd already have that kind of embedded into my lesson plans. So that way, I wouldn't have to worry if I had to suddenly not be there, and my kids would still receive, the best instruction possible, and they wouldn't miss a day just because I missed a day. Well, I started noticing that in the afternoons, when the kids left, that my colleagues were rushing around getting things ready for the next day. Well, my things were already ready. So I had time on my hands. And so I started, you guessed it, reflecting. I started really thinking about what did I do that day? How did things go? Were the lessons good or were they not so good? Is it something that I needed to go back and change? Did the kids really feel engaged in what they did that day? I also was able to look at student data. I was able to look at their product from that particular day. And if I saw that a student was struggling and didn't quite get it that day, or if I saw that a student did get it and was ready to move on, I was able to regroup my students for small group. And I could truly address it the next day and meet their individual needs. Had I not had that time, then I wouldn't have had that opportunity to regroup and to truly differentiate in the ways that I needed um, to make sure that my kids were really growing and meeting their individual needs. So, as I said, it came about by accident, but wow, what a powerful thing I discovered. Reflection truly has made me a better educator, and it has helped me to grow children so much more than I ever thought that I could. So, if I could give you any piece of advice, I would say start front loading, prepare in advance for your lessons, really be complete in what you do, and then you'll have that time in the afternoons to really think about what happened in your class that day and make adjustments for the next day. I hope that this helps. Keep reaching and teaching.